All right, so you've been putting in the hard work. You created that blog, you've made some really great content to help people out, but the traffic to your site isn't flowing in the way you had hoped. So how can you drive more traffic to your site and get more eyes on your content without needing to spend any money on things like ads? Today, I'm going over 10 ways to get more blog traffic to your site for free. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm Maureen. I help new and growing female entrepreneurs build a profitable blogging business on WordPress without stress so that they can turn their passions into profits and make a massive impact on the world. If this sounds like something you're interested in, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the little bell so you don't miss any of the videos I post on this channel each and every week. All right, when you're first starting out, it's going to take some time to start building traffic to your site. You don't just build your site and then all the readers come flowing in. And you likely don't have the funds to be spending on ads yet to help get people in quickly, nor do I even recommend that when you are first starting out. So today I'm going over 10 ways to get some traffic to your site for free as you're building your business up and growing that following. So the first way is to leverage other people's audiences. As I said, it takes time to build an audience. And when you're first starting out, you're unknown. And so you need to start getting yourself, your brand, your content out into the world. You may start to see some traffic and email subscribers here and there in the beginning, but to speed up this process, you can reach out to other people in a non-competing area of your niche, make connections with them, and figure out a way to work together. So blogging is all about making connections. You can think about researching some guest blog post opportunities. You can reach out and interview leaders in your field about a specific, ideally trending topic within your niche, and then share it with those that you interviewed, who will then likely share it with their larger audience. You can do a roundup post of the 10 best toddler activities or keto recipes or mom bloggers, whatever your niche, and highlight 10 different bloggers, highlight their sites, sharing a link back to each of their blogs, and then share it with those you included in this post. Now, I wouldn't necessarily ask them to share it out, but chances are if you're highlighting their business in a positive way and you're giving them a backlink, they will happily do this on their own. Another thing you can do is Facebook live swaps or Instagram story takeovers. Find someone with a similar non-competing audience and do a swap where you go on their site and teach something and they come on yours. Podcast is another way. Podcasts are huge right now, and there are Facebook communities you can join for the sole purpose of connecting with others to be on their podcast or to request people to be on your own if you have a podcast. There are so many different ways to leverage other people's audiences to grow your own. So you can really get creative with this. If you have another idea or something that has worked really well for you, please share it with us in the comments below. I would love to know. Okay, the second way to get more traffic to your site is to use search engines via SEO. So SEO, or search engine optimization, in its most basic definition, is the process of optimizing your online content so that a search engine is more likely to show it as a top result within searches of a certain keyword. So you want to make sure you are writing about topics and targeting specific keywords that people are searching for. And this starts by doing keyword research to see what specific words people use when they're searching for information within your niche. Now, there are several resources and proven strategies that I use to optimize my blog posts for SEO so that my content is found. And I cover this all in my content creation blueprint course. But one thing that I highly recommend using that I'm going to share with you today is a free WordPress plugin called Yoast SEO, which is great for helping you along the way with your SEO strategy. The third way to drive more traffic to your site is through Facebook communities, your own Facebook community or others. Research communities that cover your specific niche and provide value in these Facebook groups that have your ideal audience. Answer questions, leave comments to help members, build relationships with others. If you can help them, ask if you can send them a private message with a link to a blog post or a video. You want to be careful not to be spamming your stuff everywhere. Just focus on being helpful, building relationships. I've actually personally gotten a few of my biggest coaching clients this way. And it's also a great way to do some market research because you get like front row access to what your ideal client is asking questions about. So it's a great way to not only build relationships and get some traffic to your site, but it's also a great way to do some market research to really make sure that you know your ideal client's pain points. The fourth way to get more traffic to your site is through Pinterest. Pinterest is still the #1 driver of traffic to my site. I started using Pinterest to gain traffic with my first blog in the parenting niche over 5 years ago, and it continues to drive massive amounts of traffic to my site for free. Pinterest is more than just a place to pin your favorite recipes and home decor. It's actually a powerful search engine. And I believe it's something like over 450 million monthly active users are on that platform right now for all different topics. So you might not think your audience is on Pinterest, but I assure you that they most likely are. So head over to Pinterest, do a search on your topic and see what pops up, okay? Now, unlike a lot of social media platforms, this one works for you over time, where with Facebook, it shows up and then it disappears. Pinterest pins continue to work for you over time as people repin them and they get shared to group boards and communities. So it's a great place to invest some of your time to get some free traffic to your site as you grow. The fifth way to get more traffic to your site for free is through an email list. As you write content, you want to be building an email list because typically 75% of your blog visitors will never return to your site. An email list allows you to keep in touch with your reader once they leave your blog, and it gives you this warm audience to share your new blog posts and content with each and every week. Now, in order to get readers on your list, you want to offer them something of value. Essentially, you're giving them a free gift in exchange for their email address. So this gift, it doesn't have to be elaborate or complicated at all. You want to think of something that is going to give your audience a quick win, something that will help them move forward, but isn't going to require a lot of effort on your or their part. So think of offering something like a cheat sheet, a checklist, a coupon code, a free training, something along those lines. Then get them on your email list and start building that relationship. And then when you have some new content, you can send it to them and drive them right back to your site. The sixth way is to answer questions on Quora. Now, if you're not familiar with Quora, this is an online community where people can ask questions and get answers from the public. You can create a Quora profile, search for questions people are asking for in your niche, and then you can provide them with a detailed response that answers their question and provides some value. And then you can even provide a link to your site where they can find more information on the topic they asked about, driving them to your blog. Now, answering newer questions or those with little to no comments will definitely help you stand out the most. So search out for questions within your niche that don't have a lot of answers to them. And as a side note, Quora can also be a great place to do some market research. You can see what type of questions people are asking in your niche and get some great ideas for blog posts, right? Then take those ideas and put them into a content calendar. Now, I have a free content calendar that you can access in the description below. This way, when you are preparing to write your blog post, you have some ideas to work with that you've been gathering through all this market research as you're searching out Quora and Facebook communities and things like that. All right, the seventh way to get more traffic to your blog for free is to sign up for HARO, which stands for Help a Reporter Out. This is a popular online service for journalists to get feedback from the public. So these requests go out 3 times a day for multiple categories via email. And it's basically just an index of query summaries that looks like this. If you find you have a query that you have knowledge in and you fit the requirements, then you can send your pitch to the email address provided. And if your information is chosen to be included, this will give your blog exposure via media coverage and provide a backlink to your site, which is great for SEO. Next up, the 8th way to get more traffic back to your site for free is to add video via YouTube. Now, like Pinterest, YouTube is more than a social media site. It's also a powerful, powerful search engine. So if you create a video on YouTube and include keywords people are searching for in your title, your description, and your tags, then your video will also appear in search results on things like Google. You can provide links back to your blog in the description area, and you can also embed video onto your blog to build connection and credibility with your audience so much faster than with blog posts alone. The ninth way to get more traffic to your site for free is to write high quality content. Now, don't ever underestimate the quality of your content when it comes to driving traffic to your site and getting people to come back to your site. If you want new and repeat readers to read your blog, you need to make sure that the content you are providing is valuable, relevant, and worth sharing. And the last way to get more traffic to your site for free is to be consistent. You guys, this is the simplest yet hardest thing for most bloggers and content creators to do. You need to be showing up for your audience on a regular basis if you want your blog to succeed, if you want traffic. It's how you build trust and credibility. No one's going to follow you if you're posting here and there whenever you feel like it. Creating a blogging schedule and committing to it is so key. I produce content once a week, but I know having build up to blogging businesses when you're first starting out, there's a lot that you're juggling. So make it a goal to start with twice a month. And then that way you'll ensure consistency, and then move to once a week as soon as you possibly can. Take some time to just really evaluate your schedule, come up with a realistic plan for yourself, and stick to it. Consistency is how you build trust and you get ahead and start moving on that track to make money with your blog. All right, guys, those are 10 strategies to start getting more traffic to your blogging site for free. Let me know in the comments which one you are most excited to start implementing. Now, if you are a new or growing female entrepreneur who needs help getting more traffic, leads, and sales into your blogging business, then schedule a free 15-minute clarity call with me via the link in the description below. And during the call, we'll determine where you should be focusing your attention right now in your specific business and the action steps you need to take to connect with your audience and start making money with your blog. That's it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.